This is actually one of the new Starbucks pods. So anyone who has Nespresso pods, why are you wonky? Guys, why are you so wonky? What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, anyone else who has Nespresso pods, whoa, you fell over. I don't know if anyone else has seen the new Starbucks ones, but I'm really excited to try. I tried the, what was it? Veranda blend yesterday. Today I'm going to try the Pike Place Roast. So let me show you. This is the one I'm trying today. Starbucks is my favourite like coffee chain. Like I prefer Starbucks over Costa. And then there's also these ones. So you've got the Veranda blend and the blonde espresso. Blonde espresso roast. Why can I not get that out? So yeah, I've tried this one. Haven't tried the blonde espresso roast. That's just a single espresso shot, and I'm more of like a mug gal. But I've got the espressos there. They'll be good for show day. They'll be good for show day because surprise bitches, I'm doing another show. You would have seen from the title of the video that this is another peak week vlog. And I know I said I wasn't going to do any more secret shows, but I only decided I was going to do this on Thursday and today's Monday. So I ended it on Friday and now we're in peak week. So that's going to be this vlog. Anyway, I'm going to go and sit, enjoy my coffee, do a bit of journaling, write my list and a bit of reading before I crack on with some work. I feel like I need to catch you all up because I keep saying I'm gonna and then my day just goes. I'm actually just watching the Love Island final. It's like 5 to 10. And I know... Siri, shut up. I feel like if I don't film some stuff now, then I'm just gonna like keep forgetting. So, I feel like so much has happened, but not a lot has happened. Obviously, the last video you guys would have seen would have been my photo shoot with my clients. And obviously the one before that was my show day, my secret show day. And since the photo shoot, the plan was to just like get back on plan as normal and push for more for the WNBF. So the WNBF has always been my planned show, like the first planned show. And basically it wasn't until Thursday just gone, which would have been Thursday what's the date today? 4th, 3rd, 2nd, Thursday the 31st of July, is that the right date? Anyway, it was Thursday and I was just in the gym and I was thinking, I want to try some bodybuilding poses because I've not tried bodybuilding poses in a while. No, it was Wednesday I tried them. I can't remember. Either way, I decided I was going to try some bodybuilding poses because I've always loved hitting bodybuilding poses. And when I was planning my shows at the beginning of the season, before the season started, even in my off season, I said I'd love to do women's bodybuilding just for a bit of fun. So when me and AJ were planning shows, I did think about doing women's bodybuilding, but with the way that like my sort of show season was panning out, I didn't want to do too many back-to-back shows. And obviously my goal was to do women's physique in UKDFBA, so I didn't know if I'd want to do women's bodybuilding in UKDFBA as well. And then the only other federation I would have done bodybuilding would have been BMBF. But the BMBF shows are all earlier in the season, and I just thought, I probably wouldn't be ready by then. Anyway, when I hit some women's bodybuilding poses the other day, I was like, hang on a minute, like, these look alright. And then I thought, I do this for fun. I do this because I love doing it, and I also really want to prove a bit of a point because I've obviously done wellness, and I did wellness because I wanted to do it. I haven't trained for wellness. That's not been like my goal, but I did it because I wanted to do it. And I thought I will just I think this season for me is a season of just doing what I want, because in 2021, I regret not doing more shows. I did 3 in total, but only competed in 2 federations. And so this season, I feel like when I want to do something, I'm going to do it. So basically just decided, fuck it. Like, let's just do... Thought Love Island was starting again. Let's just do women's bodybuilding in the BMBF Midlands. Because the Midlands is Birmingham. It's close to me. I can stay at home. And I suggested it to AJ. And I said to him, like, if you think it won't be a good idea, if you think it's going to be a bad idea, then please tell me not to do it. But I also want to do it because I want to show people that, like, for me, I will always train the way I train. And I bodybuild because I love training. I love being on stage, but, like, the ultimate reason I do... Oh, Love Island's on. BRB, I'll catch you guys afterwards. Right. Back to what I was saying, because I can't be missing the Love Island final. So yeah, what I was saying was, I do this, I bodybuild because I love training, and that will never change for me. And something that I feel like has become a real big, just like thing, especially recently, and it's something that I've really like thought about a lot, and I guess I want to be an advocate of it, is like people who are getting into the sport, amateurs, fall down the rabbit hole of really like pigeonholing themselves into a specific category. And I touched upon this on NBW in my video I filmed, my last video I filmed, but I wanted to touch on it a little bit more and like use this season to also prove that, because yeah, people pigeonhole themselves into a category, and I think as an amateur, unless you're like, I don't know, I just feel like unless you're a pro going to the Olympia, just train. Honestly, like, just train. And I know a lot of people will disagree with me on this, and obviously I'm not sitting there saying that like if you want to do a specific category you shouldn't train to fit the category. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I think people focus too much on that and then end up hating it. Like, I see so much about people saying like, oh, wellness girls shouldn't train chest. Wellness girls shouldn't train upper body that much. Wellness girls shouldn't train arms. But like, what's to say you can't just train for enjoyment and then just do whatever category you want to do? And I want to prove that you can pose to manipulate your physique, and there are so many things you can do to like really like make yourself fit a category. Like for me, I didn't train for wellness. I just train. I still train chest. I still train arms. And I also want to show that like you can make your physique look so different by minimal things. So like my physique is the same physique, but this weekend I'm competing in women's bodybuilding and figure. So I just want to show like how much of a difference it can make when you just manipulate your posing. And for me, doing all these different categories is simply, I'm just simply doing it because I just enjoy it. I just freaking enjoy it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I think people will probably like, maybe like have a problem or not like the fact that I'm jumping in different categories, but honestly, who cares? And I want to show that you can just train, enjoy your training. You don't have to be like super specific, and you can just enjoy bodybuilding for what it is. Obviously, if there's a point further down the line where I've built a really good solid foundation and I want to kind of really kind of tweak my physique to fit a specific category more, then yeah, I probably will. But there'll still be body parts I want to bring up more. My training will still reflect that. For example, like next off season, I already know that my glutes are going to be my main focus. I just know I need to build my glutes more. So, you know, like that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it to fit wellness. I'm not going to do it to fit yada, yada, yada. I'm doing it because that's an area I want to build up more. And I'll still train everything. I'll still train just as hard, but I'm just going to try and build my glutes a little bit more. And then we'll see. I'll probably want to do wellness again. I probably want to do women's physique again. I probably want to do women's bodybuilding again. Like, yeah, I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. So that is the reason I'm doing women's bodybuilding. And I'm also doing figure in BNBF this weekend because I also, in 2021, was meant to compete in BNBF.
Catch that. Could you try again?
I was meant to compete in BNBF, but I actually, that prep, I caught COVID and I was quite behind schedule and I just wouldn't have been ready in time for BNBF, so we sacked it off. So yeah, and then it was too late. Once I'd done UKDFBA, there wasn't really any other opportunities to do BNBF, so it's a federation I've wanted to do and I'm really excited for it. I've made up my routine, which I'm, oh my god, Love Island's back on again, fucking hell. I'm gonna finish rambling. I've got another break with Love Island, but once this is over, I'm going to bed. So yeah, basically that's kind of it in a nutshell with regards to why I'm doing this show. And I'm really excited for it. I've made up my routine. I've created my tea walk. I've got my bikini coming soon. So I'm just gonna, take you along the ride for this peak week. It's gonna be vlog style for this show because it was an unplanned show. And I know I said in my last video that I didn't have any more shows that I was gonna do, like any no more secret shows, but yeah, here we are. But genuinely, I actually didn't think I would be doing any more secret shows, but anyway, exciting. I will update you on how this peak is going to be. We're probably doing it slightly different to how we did PCA, just because I'm a bit leaner. I'm actually flatter, so we can probably actually load me a bit heavier. So it's exciting, and I can't wait for it. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next clip, which will probably be tomorrow. It is Tuesday. I am about to go and train pull. Why does that look so wonky? I swear it keeps going wonky. What is going on? That's better. I'm about to go and train pull. I can't lie. I am fucking freezing. It's fucking freezing. I literally feel like, I don't know, I'm in a fridge. I'm so cold. Oh, yay. Anyway, I'm going to make my intro workout. So today, did my check-in with AJ. I've finished all of my Tuesday check-ins. done a new setup, also filled out my MBW log. So now it's time to train pull. We've got a normal session today. So the way that we're running this peak so far is pretty much just like normal baseline days. Like these few days at the start of the week are really just like dropping off fatigue, like just reducing as much fatigue as possible. And I'm also gonna be looking pretty flat, which is definitely the case. Which is it's funny because me in 2021 would have absolutely lost my head at how I'm looking at the moment. But this is where like I have so much more understanding and like I just know that being flat right now is fine. My muscle's not gone. My training performance is still pretty good. So like I'm just flat, that's all it is. So like even though my look is not it. Like I took some post-workout shots yesterday. AJ was like, can you send me some post-workout shots? Let me just say, I just did not look great. I just look flat and empty and yeah, not great. And whenever I'm flat, like I feel like my midsection is just like that. I mean, you're probably gonna look at this and be like, oh, she looks fine. But where I know how I can look, I know that this is not like as good as I can look. I'm definitely leaner, but so flat, like so flat. Like my abs, I just couldn't get them on, and my legs just look pretty washed out. But this morning my shots looked sharper, so it's all going well. The plan of action has been just running steps at 7,500, which has been a piece of piss. Anyone who like does normally like 12,500 steps, like 7.5 feels like I'm not even doing anything. So it's been 7,500 steps, same again today. And we're also going to just continue with the baseline, to be honest. So that's the plan. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired. I feel tired. I need a coffee. I need a coffee immediately. Ah, shit, there's no water. Ah! Do you ever have those moments where you just like, I need to put water in the tank. Ah. There we go. All good. Yeah, so what I was saying is, yeah, just normal sessions. AJ said we're going to run my leg session as normal on Wednesday instead of devolume, which will be interesting. And then I'm just excited. I'm so excited to see how my physique looks fuller, like fuller than last time. We should be able to fill up more because I'm flatter going into it. So, and I'm leaner. I've pulled off about, it's hard to say really, but I've pulled off a good kilo and a half, I'd say, which is exciting. But anyway, I'm gonna have my coffee. I've got my intra, my pre-workout. This pre-workout, I don't know what the heck Liam has put in this, but it's fucking amazing. It's basically, it's a non-stim. Now, it's not a pump pre. This is the thing, like every non-stim pre on the market, its focus is pump. This, yes, it has pump formula in it, but its main like driver is performance. It's like a performance non-stim pre-workout. So it's like, if you want to get a pre-workout that's got no stimulants in that you can have like later at night, but helps you with performance and doesn't just give you a good pump. This. And I've actually been a little bit converted, I think, because I was a stimulant junkie. I would absolutely smash defib. Since I've been using this, I've been swaying more towards a non-stim with a coffee and Ride On. And it's changed my life. Every session I've had with it has been insane. Like, even though I'm flat as fuck right now, my performance yesterday in the gym was insane. Almost like progressing. Maybe it makes sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. And the only thing that's different is this. So whatever Liam has put in that, magic dust, I'm going to call it. But anyway, if you do want to get some, I'll leave a link in in the description box, because I have a support link and a discount code, which I'll pop on the screen. It's ELS15. So if you do want to get some of this, it's fucking amazing. There's some really good flavours. This is my go-to at the moment, Orange Crush. It tastes like fresh orange juice. Unbelievable. So yeah, I'm going to go and train Paul. I'm probably not going to film it because I kind of just want to get in and get out. I'm going to do some post-workout rounds. That is all. See you later, folks, in the next clip. I am just about to train legs. Thought I'd do a little bit of a chit chat because, yeah, I'm feeling quite deflated is the word I'd describe how I feel today. I think it's because I'm flat. I also had a really shit sleep last night. Oh. Why is it they always try and deliver things whenever I'm out? Anyway, I think it's because I'm quite flat and I just I slept like shit last night. Woke up, I think I got about 5-6 hours sleep. I just woke up. I was hungry. So my body was like, let's wake up, which is not ideal. And I think it just made me feel a bit like... Anyway, I've done my work this morning. All of my check-ins are done. I've got legs today. And we're basically doing like normal session, just no 50-50 reps. And I'm going to just like take it a little bit easier. And I'm going to be doing like, focusing on just taking good sets, getting blood into the muscle. And not frying off my CNS. Because I have a tendency to do that on leg day. So, yeah, I'm quite excited for it, to be honest. It's going to be a good session. Post-workout shots afterwards, send them to AJ. And then go home and chill. I feel like I'm really struggling at the moment to, like, just sit and do nothing, like chill out. I just finding it really hard. It definitely doesn't help that Love Island's now finished, so I have nothing to watch. So I need to find something to watch. Anyway, I'm gonna train. And I don't think I'm gonna film any of it, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna get the session done and go home. It is Thursday the 7th of August. I have done my check-ins with AJ. I actually hit a new low this morning. I slept so well last night. After not sleeping very well yesterday or the night before, I had the best sleep last night. Like, it was just incredible. Slept for like 8.5 hours, undisturbed. I actually think it's because I used Rest Up, L-glycine, and I had a herbal tea, and I literally was knocked out. So, anyway, today is the first day of more carbs. Hallelujah! Because I'm sick of being flat as fuck. But yeah, check-in shots this morning, definitely the sharpest I've looked, which is fucking cool. And the plan of action is basically we're gonna do, AJ said we're gonna do almost like a front load taper off. So we're doing 350 carbs today. We're bringing protein right down. He said no veg. We want to keep fiber low. Fats 40. So we're gonna run that today. So my first meal is 2 English muffins. I've got 1 egg and 125 milliliters of egg whites scrambled together with a little bit of avocado as well. So I'm quite excited to eat this. I love English muffins. That's good. Amazing. Phenomenal. Yeah, man. I've responded to, I've got an ISG and Diana who checked in today. Responded to them. And then I've got a consultation call in a bit. I don't actually have any posing sessions today, which is different. I've got 2 consultation calls. I might go and get my nails done because, I don't know, do something a little bit different, you know? Treat myself. I also need to go to shops and get a black sheet because I don't actually have one and I don't want to keep ruining my bed sheets. And what else do I need to do? Edit my YouTube video. Fun day. I just sat down to eat my next meal. Took a spoonful and then for all. I might show you guys. So here we have a big fat bowl of oats and cream of rice mixed together. We have banana, a little bit of blueberries, 20 grams of whey, 12 grams of peanut butter, and some cinnamon and salt. Delicious. I'm gonna eat this. I don't think I'm gonna get my nails done. I don't know. I kind of can't be arsed. Got some work I need to do here. It's just long, isn't it? Like, I don't know if I can bother to sit in the nail salon. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. Yum. So, I've decided to come to the shops and I brought my laptop, I brought my iPad, and I'm just gonna, I just feel like I need to get out. Like, I've got bits and bobs I need to do, but I don't know about anyone else, but I just really struggle to just sit at home and be productive because I feel like there's always something else I could be doing. So I've decided to come somewhere else to do what I want to do. I'm also going to go to Waterstone and see if I can get a book because I've nearly finished the one I'm reading. Just got back from my little outing. I'm going to show you guys what I got because I got... Is that zoomed in? I got a few bits, but I'm also just going to sit down and eat my next meal. Oh, this is chicken, rice, avocado. So I'm going to eat this. We've got no veg because we're not running veg today. Did I say that? No veg today. But to be honest, not complaining because I've got 100 grams of rice. So that's great. I'm going to eat that and enjoy. It is Friday the 8th of August. Don't know why that took me ages to process the date, which means we are 2 days out, and I am also, I feel like that's zoomed in, maybe it's not, I am also just heading to the gym for my last session. I've got an upper pump session. I thought I'd give a little bit of an update for today's plan. So I did my check-in with AJ this morning, and I mean, considering I had 350 grams of carbs yesterday, my body weight went up by only 0.2 kilos, which is not a lot, and I still felt pretty flat. So we're running the same food today. And to be honest, like, my meals are pretty much the same. The only difference is in my post-workout meal, I don't have any fats. And I've got a little bit more carbs. So I put 2 squares bars in my post-workout meal, and everything else is pretty much the same. And then a little bit of extra avocado in my first meal, and a little bit of extra dark chocolate in my last meal to replace the fats that would then have been in my post-workout meal. Anyway, that's the plan for today. Today's upper session, I am not doing anything crazy. I also am going to be getting my bikini. So Georgia Rose has very, very kindly made me another bikini, which is just, yeah, insane. Like, I am so grateful for her. They are such an incredible sponsor brand. They're such an incredible brand. They make the most amazing bikinis. And I've not actually used any other bikini brand my whole time that I've been bodybuilding. So yeah, I will be showing you guys that bikini. It's amazing. We went for just a plain colour. I wanted to go for a dark colour. I mean, you probably would have seen already what the colour is if you follow me on Instagram. But for those, if there's anyone on here who doesn't follow me on Instagram and hasn't seen it yet, I'm not going to tell you what colour it is. You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to watch the whole of the video to see it. So yeah, I'm going to go and collect that because I had to get it sent to the people who own the gym, just simply because otherwise there was a possibility I wouldn't have been in. So I didn't want to miss it because that would be disastrous. Not good. So yeah, I was also going to maybe get my nails done today after my gym session, but I also need to exfoliate, shave, and I think I'd rather do that not too late. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. At this rate, probably won't be able to have time to get them done because it's 3 o'clock. So I like to live life on the edge, but they don't look too bad, to be fair. Like, none of them have fallen off. Like, no one's gonna see my nails. I'll probably just keep them as they are. I'd like to get them done again, but they don't look bad. So it's not the end of the world if I can't. But yeah, I'm also doing a little bit of a little bit of glute pump in my session today, just because my glutes flatten off the most. So just giving them a little bit of an extra bit of blood today should hopefully help. And then I'm going to do some post-workout rounds to send to AJ. And yeah, it's pretty much everything to update on. I don't think there's too much else to update on. I'm not feeling like I'm competing, which is weird. Like, I don't feel like I'm competing. Maybe this is just how I'm going to feel now for all of the shows. Fuck knows. But I'm not complaining because I feel super chilled. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I will catch you guys in the gym. I might film a little bit of my session. I'll definitely film some me looking at my bikini for the first time, and some of my post-workout rounds. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in a bit. I finished my session. I didn't really film a lot because, to be honest, I just wanted to get it done. But this is the bikini. I'm gonna do my live reaction. Oh my. She is stunning. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh my god. Right. I'm gonna put this on and then do some post-workout posing. bitches. I'm so excited. So, a little bit of an update. I did my check-in with AJ this morning, and honestly, so happy with how I'm looking this morning. So much fuller, and yeah, I could just tell, like, I was doing my poses and I was like, yeah, I feel fuller today. So yeah, the aim today is just bring carbs slightly lower. I'm gonna do an update for AJ later on. It's meant to be the MBW posing workshop today, but I've decided not to go. I really wanted to go and I was really excited for it, but honestly, like, it's a very overwhelming day and it's a lot of travel, and honestly, I want to just be chilled today. I haven't had my nails done yet and I want to go and get them done, and I've got a tan, I've got to prep all my things for tomorrow, and just like, I just want to have a nice chilled day and not like the risk of like being stuck in traffic, or, you know, if AJ wants to change anything, like, yeah. Either way, that is the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and get my nails done now. I've had 2 posing sessions this morning, which were amazing. I had G and we went through her walk, how to walk, because believe it or not, you need to learn how to walk on stage. A lot of people don't, like, they underestimate how, yeah, difficult that can be sometimes for people. So we went through how to walk. We pieced together her I walk for UKDFBA, which I'm so happy with. And then I had a lovely session with Nina, and we went through some two bros posing, really made some really good tweaks to her poses, and they look so much better. Like, let me show you the difference. If I pop this here, the difference in her poses and just her transitions. So this was before, hold on. This was before. Is it gonna play? Right, and then this is after. How much better does she look in that pose? So good. And then these transitions just way smoother. So, some great posing sessions this morning. And like I said, I'm gonna go to the shops, into town, get these nails done. I'm not sure what to go for.
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Sorry, Alexa just piping up. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to go for. I want something like simple, but like isn't gonna look weird when I have it after the show. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go like a French tip, to be honest. I don't really know what else. Or maybe like a plain, like pinky kind of colour. My bikini is dark navy, so what could look good? I'm really liking this, but that's not the shape that I like. Maybe like some sort of goldy, silvery vibe. Maybe just some flowers. I think I'm gonna go for something like that. Just something like, maybe like black and, ooh, maybe I could go for like a black French tip. We'll figure it out. I don't know what I'm gonna vlog when I'm there. I also need to get a few bits that I've run out of. I also dropped my, oh my God. I had these micro scales and I fucking dropped them in the water this morning, so now they don't work, which is actually not good. So I'm gonna need to get some new scales. Luckily this morning my meals, I'd already prepped my meals, so didn't impact me, but I'm gonna need them. I've ordered some more, I'm hoping they're gonna come tomorrow, but just gotta laugh really. Like, yeah, it's not ideal, but what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Anyway, got my coffee. let's go get my nails done. So, the tan is on. It went a lot better this time than it did last time because actually on my face I moisturised, because last time I did it, because it said you weren't meant to put moisturiser on, I didn't moisturise my face and then it just went all patchy. So I moisturised my face with the tan, but I also used the Ultra Dark, and I feel like it's ultra dark. They were not kidding when they said ultra dark. And it's not drying as easy. Hold on. Right. Yeah, so the last time I just used the normal base coat, and I thought I'd use the Ultra Dark because I felt like I could be darker. It's very dark. Very, very dark. I hope it's not too dark. Nah, surely not. Can't be too dark, can you? Because you get like people who are different, completely different race. Anyway, it's a little bit sticky. Like last time it dried really quickly, but this time maybe it's because it's the Ultra Dark. Maybe the Ultra Dark doesn't dry as easy, but it still feels a bit sticky in certain places. I'm not sure why, and I'm hoping that it doesn't stay sticky. But I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. Like I'm really struggling to sit down and do nothing, even though I know I should probably keep my feet up. Might do a bit of work. Lol. I also got my nails done. How stunning. I went for this like black cat eye, which I think looks so nice. So really happy with those. Got my toes done the same as well. And today's just been super chilled. Like, I'm glad I didn't go to the posing workshop, even though it would have been really nice to go. I think it just would have been so stressful. So I'm glad that I didn't. I also sent some shots over to AJ just before I had my meal 4. And we're also running Peak Max with last 2 meals. So I've had 2 caps of Peak Max. And then I'm going to have another 2 caps of Peak Max with my last meal in a bit. But these were my shots. I'll show you. How do I? Oh. I feel so much fuller. And then did figure round. Yeah, honestly. So happy with those. Really, really happy with them. I'm just basically, as I obviously go through the day, my midsection gets a little bit more bloated and I get a little bit softer in like my glutes and hamstrings. So we're basically going to just manage fluid tomorrow. So we're going to run, obviously like we need to have some fluid, but we'll be tapering water slightly. So like have a bit in the morning and then have a bit less throughout the day, to make sure that I stay super tight and almost use Peak Max to dry off, which I've never actually used myself before. I've used it with clients before. I think it's really, really good. I think it's a really good supplement to use. So that'll be interesting to see, but I'm so excited. I feel so chilled about shows and competing now, and I think it's nice that I like feel this because yeah, it just means I go into it feeling relaxed. And obviously I'm gonna vlog as much as I can tomorrow, but I don't know what I'll get. I don't know what bits I'll get, but I'm just gonna be chilled. I'm just gonna be so chilled. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna get there and try and just keep my feet up, because last time I definitely was on my feet a bit too much. It's so hard though, because you've got to be here, there and everywhere. But the good thing is my makeup lady is coming here. I can do my top coat tan. I don't have to be at the venue until like 12:30. So I'm not going to leave here until like 11:30. So I can literally just, to be honest, I'm probably going to get up, check in with AJ, just chill out in the morning before Vicky gets here to do my makeup. I'll probably do my top coat before she gets here, so that's done. And then I'll just be able to chill, and I'm probably just going to sit and do a bit of work, watch some TV. So yeah, buzzing. Let's get the show on the road. Anyway, I'm going to sit down and just chill out, eat my last meal. I didn't show you my meals. I had oats and cream of rice, and then I had chicken and rice. It's literally been the same the last few days. I'll have a bagel with eggs and a bit of avocado in the morning. Then I'll have oats, cream of rice, a little bit of fruit, peanut butter, protein powder. Then I'll have chicken, rice, avocado. I always had some peanut butter on that as well, because fats are slightly higher today. Because carbs are slightly lower, fats slightly higher, just to make sure that we, obviously carbs slow down the absorption of carbs. Fats slow down the absorption of carbs and also help the carbs stick, essentially. So fats slightly higher today, and then yeah, rock on tomorrow. I imagine I'm going to be on pro fats all day tomorrow. So I quite like that though. I enjoy having chicken and peanut butter. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to chill out, maybe watch something, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. It's show day! Oh god, I woke up really early today. I've got my bikini on because I'm going to do my check-in with AJ. You can see where I sleep with a nose strip and mouth tape, and I just wasn't willing to sacrifice that last night because of the tan. So you can see where my nose strip was. Anyway, I woke up feeling good. Feel a little bit watery. So hopefully that will settle down as the day goes. But anyway, I'm going to check in with AJ. And then we'll get the plan of action for today. I imagine it'll be pro fats all day, probably. I've just done my journaling and a bit of reading. Something that I love doing in the morning that like starts my day for myself. So I always try and make sure I do that in my little egg chair. You probably seen like a montage of me doing that yesterday, I think. But I actually journal in my iPad, and because my iPad has like a pen, it just, I don't know, I like it. It feels easily accessible to do. Like it still feels like I'm writing physically, but it's just like it's in my iPad, so it's so easy. So yeah, I've done that. I think I'm gonna do my hair now. And then I think I'm gonna do my top coat tan maybe after my makeup. We'll see. I think I'm gonna do my hair first. So I'm gonna try and get that sorted. I'm having my fringe out my face because, well, I think it will just be easier, and I want my makeup to be seen better. So yeah, no fringe today. And I'm gonna plait my hair, I think. So I'll show you guys what I managed to come up with. I think I'm gonna go for like a messy bun with the plaits. We're just gonna give it a go. So stay tuned, you'll see the results in 3, 2, 1. Prove a point this season. Oh, by the way, let me just introduce you. This is Vicky. She's doing my makeup. Hey. I've done my hair. I've half done my hair. This will probably like die halfway through, but it's fine. Yeah, so because I wasn't training for wellness, I just did it because I wanted to do it and I liked the category. Mm-hmm. Do you need to wipe my face at all?
Yeah, I will wipe it, yeah.
Yeah, because I do posing coaching and I have to like learn the poses anyway. I started to like teach myself the poses to teach other people.
Yeah.
So I was doing the last pose and I was like, actually, these don't look that bad.
Yeah.
But this look alright.
Lots of glue to there.
And then I think I love the posing. I love how it looks, and I just think it's such a nice category.
Yeah.
And I thought, actually, what's stopping me from just doing it? Like, not changing anything for it. Like, not actually like doing anything different to what I do now, but just doing a show in wellness. I was like, yeah, sure.
That's what I'm gonna do. So how many leg days do you do it up to?
Yeah. But I train legs
hard. Yeah. You need them rest days. You know what, actually, doing it twice and hard is probably better than doing it 3 times, because it's giving your muscles that time to prepare, isn't it, in between? Mm-hmm. I'm just a coach, basically.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, so that's why you're doing. I understand now. You shouldn't train legs 3 times.
Yeah. If you're in wellness, don't train your legs 3 times. Do 2. Do 2 and go heavy. Me taking all my PCA clients from now.
I know what to do.
I know the secret. Just do it twice.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
I love it.
It's so clever.
I like
the
blue. The blue is good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we went
It's that
for this.
shade darker, isn't it, to match
I actually
the
think that was a good
your
decision.
eyes.
I love it.
Is there anything you want more of, or?
I actually don't think there is. It's like, it's the perfect like balance of, it's glam, but it's like
Stage, yeah,
pretty,
yeah. Very pretty.
with a little bit of pop.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you.
So, obsessed.
I love it so much. So I've just been on stage. Everything was all a bit crazy. Literally got here, chatted for a little bit, and then got sent backstage to pump up, and it was all just a bit crazy. But I've really, really enjoyed it. Figure felt amazing, but I felt like I enjoyed bodybuilding so much. Like, I had so much fun doing the bodybuilding class. Like, it was unbelievable. So, yeah, I just can't believe that's just happened, to be honest. I saw some pictures that people posted on their stories, and I'm like, whoa, is that me? What the fuck? Obviously, like, doing wellness a few weeks ago, like, as much as it was obviously nice to hit those poses, like, I didn't pump up my upper body. We didn't, like, peak crazy. I wasn't, like, super, super, super full. So I didn't get to see my physique, you know, like, for everything that I've been training for. So it was so nice to actually see my physique in, like, the poses that display all of it. So mad. But this is the protocol. Feet up. AJ said to have 500 to 700 milliliters of water between now and the night show. 1 protein and fat meal with 2 peak max, and then just keep off my legs so we're just a little bit harder for the night show. So I'm just going to lie down. I've got my iPad. I've downloaded The Summer I Turned Pretty, so I think I'm just going to watch that, to be honest, and just chill the fuck out because, yeah, this is the vibes. But that was honestly so fun. So fun. Oh, I can't wait to do my routine. Literally can't wait to do my routine. Amazing. I might see if I can give my camera to someone to film when I go on stage again.
Die Hälfte muss raus, wenn du nicht den ganzen Vorlauf bist, raus. Da müssen ja auch genug Mädels runter. Also ich glaube, das geht dann um die 20, dann hast du Top 10, dann hast du Top 5. Also wenn du gar nicht, wir waren 40 Mädels, wenn du gar nicht, wie gesagt, den ersten Vorlauf bist, dann bist du weg. Ende. Aber du, ganz ehrlich, Jahre so aufsaugen wollte. Und ich freue mich richtig morgen aufs Training und einfach da mal, ja, zu trainieren. Und da ist sogar einer gestern dann auf mich zugekommen und hat gesagt, ich weiß es nicht, ich glaube schon, weil es war jetzt eigentlich immer Zeitverschiebung. Aber frag mich nicht nochmal. Da ist schwarz. Das soll da nicht. Doch, das ist ja jetzt weg. Aber du siehst manchmal den Wald vor lauter Bäumen nicht. Und das Ding ist, dass Julian auch gesagt hat, er konnte mir jetzt auch nicht wirklich helfen, weil er nicht wusste, wo das Problem war. So. Und es war einfach, weil ich so verkopft war, was das Essen angeht, weil ich dachte, das muss halt irgendwie nicht fancy sein, aber und es geht halt heute nicht um Nährwerte. Also im Sinne von, dass ich meine Vitamine oder so voll kriegen muss. Darum geht es heute nicht. Es geht darum, dass ich halt meine Kohlenhydrate schnell reinkriege, dass ich einen Punkt kriege und so. Das ist mir, da ist halt so ein bisschen der Grosch.
And even speaking, I should get it off my mind. I need to get out of sight, but I end up behind bars. What started out as a simple altercation turned into a real sticky situation. Me just thinking on the time that I'm fast, that makes me wanna cry. 'Cause I didn't mean to hurt him. Could have been somebody's son. And I took his heart with me. I pulled out that gun. Rum pa pa pum, rum pa pa pum, rum pa pa pum. Then down, rum pa pa pum, rum pa pa pum, rum pa pa pum. Then down, mama, I just shot a man down in Central Station in front of a big old crowd. Oh, mama, I just shot a man down mood. Vincent, so different. Holla Peggy Sue when she fits right down in my shoe.
Okay, our next women's bodybuilder, please welcome number 25 is Ella Carney.
She couldn't be more different from me. Happy and free with her. And I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. Put it all behind me. I see her in the back of my mind all the time. 'Cause I could feel her, like I'm burning alive by the sun. Did I cross the
What the fuck? What the fuck? I genuinely am a little bit lost for words. I've had a little bit of time to decompress and process what's happened, but I just fucking won figure bodybuilding and my first ever overall. And honestly, like, I'm gonna get a bit deep because I had a lot of like reflecting on the way home and just like decompressing and just like processing. Obviously, I am someone who, I do this because I want to win. Like I don't compete because I don't want to win. And anyone who says that they don't want to win, you're lying. But at the same time, like, there is so much more to this for me than winning a plastic trophy. And like, it's funny because when I was getting my nails done, the guy in the nail salon was asking me a lot of questions about it and ended up talking about bodybuilding. And like, I don't know, it made me really like realize, like, he was like, what do you win? I was like, a trophy. He was like, oh, do you not win money? I was like, well, no. And it made me realize, like, yes, winning is cool, and yes, I want to win, and like, you know, I'm so grateful to have won. But at the same time, like, the reason I do this, without getting too deep, and I'm going to try not to cry, is because when I was growing up, I did a lot of sports, and I never found a sport that I genuinely was good at. Like, I did gymnastics, I did cheerleading, I did dance, I did diving, I did swimming, and like, yes, I was good at them, but like, I was never the best, you know, like, I was never going to be in the Olympics, I was never going to be like a professional gymnast, I was never going to be like the best, I was never the best cheerleader. Like, I was good, but I was okay at them, and like, I was average. But bodybuilding, I feel like I belong, and I feel like it's something that I am fucking good at. Yeah. And that's why I do it. Like, that's one of the biggest things that drives me, is like finding something that I am genuinely really fucking good at. And I'm not afraid to say that. Like, I really do think I am good at this. So obviously, like, to win, it's kind of like nice confirmation that I am good at it. And this year has obviously been like a really fucking hard year for me. I've been through a lot, and I'm definitely going to touch upon that a little bit more in a different video. But yeah, my routine today was to a song that helped me a lot through some of the real low points that I've had over this last year. So yeah, that was a really meaningful routine, and I did get a little bit emotional afterwards. But yeah, I'm just so grateful, so grateful. Oh, amazing. But no, I've had lots of water. I had HR Labs because I've been dying to have that supplement. I tried it literally like last week and it's insane, but I didn't want to like add it into my supplements during peak week. So yeah, I had a nice serving of that. I've also drank almost 1.5 litres of water. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to have a shower, get rid of all of this, make myself feel a bit better. And then I'm going to have a nice bowl of oats and a massive bowl of fruit, because that is what I want. The 2021 me would be confused, because in 2021, and AJ, if you're watching this, I hope you remember this, I asked AJ, like, I was so food focused. I remember asking AJ, literally like 5 weeks out, can I have a meal? Like, can I go out for a meal post show? And I remember him saying like, no. And I remember like being really sad. But this time, like, that's not, I think a lot of it is to do with the fact that I've matured a lot, both as an athlete and as a person. But like, that's not at the forefront of my mind. I don't want an off-plan. I just want some nice food because I like what I eat. So yeah, I obviously said this in my other show day video, but yeah, I'm just excited to have a big fat bowl of oats, to be honest. I'd much rather have a big fat bowl of oats than right now than have like a fat cookie, to be honest with you. I actually genuinely mean that. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on too long. I don't know what footage I got today. But if you got this far in the video and you enjoyed watching, thank you. I would say there's no more secret shows, but fuck knows, because I don't know. My next planned show is WMBF, but we'll see. No, I really do think that is not, I really do think I'm not going to do any in between now and then. So yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for all of the love on YouTube. Like, I really, really do appreciate all of the support and love I've had on this channel. And if you do enjoy watching, please do like, comment, subscribe. Like, it really does mean a lot. Like, I know it's so easy to like watch people's videos and not subscribe, but it would really, really mean a lot to me if you do, because I put so much effort into these videos. But if you did get this far, the only appropriate emoji to leave in the comments is a trophy. It's got to be a trophy. What else is it going to be? So if you got this far, comment down below with the trophy emoji. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. See you later. See you next week.